Everyone. Good morning and happy Thursday. Welcome to AskSpot Office Hours live health sessions. And on these sessions, if you have a quick question regarding AskSpot, this is where you can get live help. We also do live builds to show you how different AskSpot tools can work in real use cases. So before we dive into what we will be building today, I want to say hi to everyone, and I want to apologize for last Thursday because I had technical issues, so I couldn't do the live help session back then. But we will still discuss the topic that we're scheduled for the Thursday live help session because I don't want you guys to miss this topic. Especially if you're working with creators, content creators or entrepreneurs or just basically clients who are trying to stay consistent, with creating content online. So this would probably something that you will be like, that will you can get a lot of knowledge from. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Eva. Good morning, Pat. Nice to see you guys here. John, Chandrakant, nice to see you guys. Good morning. And if you guys have been, online, I mean, for me, I'm chronically online, so I noticed that, AI talking head videos are getting popular right now. A lot of people don't like using, a lot of people are not, or some of them are camera shy. They don't like, using their face, and some of them use AI talking head videos. And that's why, tools like HeyGen and Synthesia are getting more popular because it helps create content without having to like film themselves. So, but right now, when I tried doing this, I tried creating AI talking head videos using HeyGen, using Synthesia, and all of the other like famous platforms out there right now for AI video, generation. So I noticed the biggest bottleneck was not the tool itself, but the script itself. So most people don't know how to take their ideas, their long form content, and they don't know how to turn it to something that actually works for a short form videos, especially in a format that sounds, natural when spoken. I mean, if you go to ChatGPT, ask it to turn a long form content into something short form, you'll notice immediately how AI it sounds basically. So we want something that's natural when spoken. We want something that doesn't look like it was built by AI. So that's what we're building right now. It's a really simple canvas that solves that basically. So you can paste in any content or even just an idea, and then it will give you a ready to use script that you can drop straight into an AI video tool. So whether it's HeyGen, whether it's Synthesia, whether it's Google Banana Pro, what else? There's a lot of AI generation tools right now. But yep, the reason that this is super interesting is because you can, just hand it, you can white label it, can package it into an offer that you already have because it helps reduce manual work, and still be able to deliver something that feels high value. So the actual build itself, super straightforward, it's super quick, super fast. It really just comes down to how you like structure the prompt. So I'll walk you guys through setting this up right now. Let me exit out of this. Okay, close that. Now let me go inside my AskSpot account, and this one is going to be a canvas. So let's do it inside the Canvas business folder. Okay, now let's click on create here. Click on Canvas, and then I think I'll just name this the AI script generator. I think we have a limit of 20 words in here, so let's keep it short and simple. Now let's click create. Loading. So just a second now. Awesome. There you go. Now let's go inside. Wow, my voice sounds like AI now. Sorry about that. Okay, so now let's go inside settings and go to header. And then let me just change the title right here and go to button text. Generate my AI video scape. I guess we'll just use this link right here just to fill in that section. And then let's add a few filler links, as I call them. Oh, it disappeared on me. Let's try that again. Oh, it's glitching right now. I gotta get the devs on the phone. Let me just open that and put that again. Okay, so generate my AI video script, and then maybe let's add another link for client content system, and then AI video tools guide. And let's check. Maybe let's add like book a strategy call, something like that, and save that. Okay, cool. Now let's see what kind of profile image we can add in here. Okay, let me just upload a logo. It's gonna look super simple. Click upload. There you go. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and go to the chat section and start filling that out. So for the headline, of course, we want to make sure that the first time they see the headline, they know what this tool is for. So turn any content into AI talking videos in seconds. So next, let's add our initial message. So that'll be so they can paste any long form content, transcript, or maybe an idea, and then it will transform it into a short form script formatted specifically for AI talking head videos. So the output will be ready to copy and paste directly into your AI video tool. No editing required. Let's save that. And then let's go ahead and customize it a little bit more. I think I already have like a custom theme that I like to use for this. Oh, not that one. Yep, this one. There you go. All right, so the next thing that we will add now is one of the most important parts when it comes to building AI tools, which is the prompt itself. Okay, now let me show you guys. Okay, so as you can see here, first part of the prompt, you just explain what its role is, what its goal is, and then any specific like output or formatting or any specific rules that you want AI to have, this is where you put them. So the role and then the goal and then specific formatting and output that you want for the AI. So as you can see, you're an expert short form content strategist and AI video script writer specializing in creating scripts for AI talking head videos. So when it comes to creating prompts, make sure that you're kind of like giving it a role that it can fully own. For example, when I ask my AI like maybe skincare questions, I usually ask it to be like you are an expert dermatologist, board certified dermatologist, something like that. Give me advice based on this product, that product. So yeah, you need to make sure that the role of the AI is clear and it is something that it can own. And then over here, your primary goal is to convert long form content or raw ideas into highly engaging short form video scripts that are optimized for platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and formatted specifically for AI avatar tools. So since we're talking about short form here, I mentioned TikTok, Reels and Shorts because that's where usually we see short form content. And then over here, you must follow this exact output structure. So first is the viral hook. Of course, we need a hook on every short form videos. We need a viral hook for it. And then we need the main script itself, a retention loop, a call to action, of course, if you want them to follow, to comment, to click on something. And then over here, so this will be the AI talking head script, the final output, which is the format that you can use directly in creating AI avatar tools. And as you can see, there's a few like rules in here. We need to make sure to include the tone, the phrasing, and the delivery cues. We need to use natural speech patterns, add pauses, keep sentences short and clear. So also, we also have like optional enhancement in here where it can generate 2 to 3 different script angles. It can be educational, controversial, story-based. And lastly, the output must be clean, structured, and immediately usable. So that's the prompt that we will be using for this exact AI tool. We also added a few rules in here. Let's just make sure to change this, change it to 4.0. Save that. Maybe we can also integrate voice chat. I think that would help. It will be useful to have in a canvas. And then for the channels, so we'll be skipping sources right now unless you have like a specific branding that you want to follow, that or you want AI to follow, unless you like your client wants to have its business fed into the AI so that it can create scripts for them based on the like their business information that you add here on sources. So for now, I'll leave it blank because we added everything that we need in the prompt itself. So as I mentioned before, Canvas do not need sources for it to work. As long as you have prompted it, it will work for sure. However, for chatbots, and also for I think spotlights, so we do need sources before those two can work. So let me go ahead and add our channels. I think let's add the question channel here. Maybe paste your content. So they can just click on it and it will prompt them to like paste their long form content. Let's add another one. Generate from an idea. There you go. And then maybe let's add a form channel. Let's make it optional. Welcome to that system and save those. All right, so there's our channels. Now I think the next step for us is to go ahead and preview this. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, face and a long form content, transcript, or an idea below. So let's just try this. Let's see how that works. Okay, cool. So as you can see, it was able to generate us the viral hook that we need, the main script that we need, their attention loop, the call to action itself, and also the final output that you can just simply copy and paste in your AI talking head tool. So I guess it pretty much was able to like follow the prompt that we added it. And as you guys saw, it was super simple to build. So instead of like writing scripts, manually going back and forth, you now have something that you can just hand off. Clients can generate their own content. They can just use it when using tools like HeyGen or maybe Synthesia, and then they can get videos out of those tools pretty quickly with the help of this. So as I mentioned earlier, also, you can easily niche this. You can use it for coaches, for real estate, for e-commerce, for content creators. So yeah, it varies on who you're working with. And yep, that's it. I hope you guys, were able to see how we can turn something really simple and maybe twist it to be something practical that you can actually use. Any questions at all in the chat? Any like clarifications? Did I hear you say to add voice chat to the canvas? Yes. Yep, I think did I save it? Actually, let's check. Okay, there we go. Voice chat Enable voice input only supported by OpenAI. Cool. Now let's take a look. Okay, so where's that? Okay, I don't think I don't think it enabled actually, Eva, but yep, we did add the voice chat option here. And let me just try this real quick. Let me just try doing that for another tool. Voice chat. Let's see if that will work. Okay, weird because it worked in here, but not in here. So let me just refresh that. Hmm, it's weird. I'll have to really have a talk with the devs. But yep, you can add a voice chat to a canvas. And if it doesn't work for your end, do let me know. I'll be happy to escalate that. Share copy link. There you go, guys. I sent a duplicate link for this canvas in the chat. Um, any questions at all regarding this build or anything maybe that you're working on? Can I add voice chat also to the chat bot? Yep, that's possible. Yep. Oh, actually, it's not voice chat, it's voice input. So you can only add like input from a voice. I think that option is also available under AI config. You should see enable voice input. However, you do need to be using OpenAI for this. Okay. Any other questions before we wrap up the call? Or is everyone good? Oh, Eva said, is that new? I think it's been implemented since January, I think of this year. But yeah, I don't think it's super new, Eva. You can try it out. It's pretty cool actually, especially if you're like using it like on a website. They can just simply click on it, say their concern, and then send that to the AI. Yep. Great. All right. See. I think that is it for Tuesday's live health session. And thank you all guys so much for joining. Daryl says, your walkthroughs are such valuable tools for us. Thank you. I see most via replay, but the live ones are so great. Thank you for that, Daryl. That's really nice to hear. And you guys, thank you for joining every time, and I appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Bye bye.